Why are you going so slow? About time.
Everyone needs goods, don't they? Sadly, we have none to spare. And it's not just food. Everyone eats, of course, but folks need timber, stone, and leather as well.
This famine is bad, isn't it?
Tell that to the annual tribute. That last collection was a kick in the nethers. Our stores have shriveled up like apples in winter, and it's not exactly safe to go collect more, is it?
What do you need the most?
Timber, cut stone, and leather. After all, folks need homes, clothes, and shoes. We have a little food left, but could always use more. Honestly, anything you could bring back would help. Except dung. We got dung aplenty.
You don't want my dung?
If Medea was here first, then the angry Earth attacked. What's in the spheres? A weapon? A treasure? The excavation crew should have found out by now. Where have they gone?
What's fears?
Pardon me. I was mostly thinking aloud. Just north of here, there's an ancient tomb with strange spheres around it. We sent a team of antiquarians to investigate, but they have yet to return.
I could go find them for you.
I would greatly appreciate that. But be cautious. The ancients wielded powers we don't fully yet understand. My team are rigorous note-takers. If you discover any of their journals, please collect them. Best of luck.
So, here's the one Watcher Reese lavished such high praise on. A real charge in and hit 'em where it counts kind of fighter. We need more newcomers like you in Windsworth. Everyone around here's gone so damn soft.
When's longsword?
I suppose you've heard about the famine that's beset our lands. A crisis that demands action, not finger-pointing. Some people are claiming this was the work of the sorceress Medea, but that's a load of
You don't think this is about the tribute?
Of course not. That damn sorceress doesn't deserve our hard-earned goods. But that was a misunderstanding. We sent the damn tribute. No, I think this curse was brought on by the Druids. They were the first to transform into soulless lost.
The druids became lost?
Can you imagine such a tragedy? The very people we trusted to care for our crops became monsters and started this damn plague. Now, entire farms and villages are falling lost. Half of Windsward at this point.
What can I do to help?
No, that's the spirit. We need fighters, not whiners and naysayers. Just now, Quartermaster Agrawal's headed to the farms to salvage what he can. But he's no warrior. Go and see if you can help.
Screw you, turkey. Come on, you stupid lag.
Hey, look at this. Something approaching an actual stockpile. I haven't seen that in months. Keep up the good work. We have other empty spots where goods should go.
Buck Hunter's musket. What do you want? Saying hi-yo?
A new face? I haven't seen you around Corinth before. I suppose it falls to me to tell you about our current troubles. Wouldn't want you to go around uninformed.
What about the tribute?
There's trouble with the tribute? I hadn't heard that. I was talking about the Lost overrunning the farms. Something happened out there. It's not safe to leave unless you know how to defend yourself.
I know how to fight.
A solid start. But you should also learn how to make weapons. No blade lasts forever. Here's some ore to get you started. Then, you should try to make an iron sword. Let's see your handiwork. Impressive. Quite impressive. Now, let's see your handiwork. Impressive. Quite impressive. Either you've done this before, or you've got a knack for it. We could use someone like you in Corinth, should you decide to stay.
Zombies. The dig site, day 1, April 1. Rolf's guidance proved true. The man brought us to one of the great spheres and said we might labor without interruption. He also introduced me to a former quartermaster of East Stokes Company, a stern woman by the name of Madeline, who leads a crew of a dozen. Stokes Company came to an unfortunate end when their compound was torched by rivals. She seemed not bitter by the experience, only matter of fact, and had no wish to build more walls to be burned down. The sphere is partially buried as the others and requires men to dig, but Maddie assured us her crew would put their backs into it. They knew what was good for them. I had the coin to pay them. I assured them I did. The lie tasted sour in my mouth, but I will figure out a means to pay them. The work, the Great Sphere must begin and meet. Excavation day 15, April 15. The work goes swiftly. We have carried away the soil from beneath the Great Sphere, revealing the full mark carved upon the stone. Maddie's men labored honest and industrious. They work efficiently, which is well and good, as I am not certain how far my coin will last. Maddie is more worried about provisions. Food has proven a challenge as the scouts find that they must range farther and farther from camp for game. This has worried Rolf, though he has not said why. He is often at the perimeter, staring into the woods. More curiously, Maddie claims she has seen such marks before, on smaller spheres being sold at the outpost. She said the small spheres were scavenged from hunters near the temple to the east. Rolf frowned at that and said it wasn't in the ground. They found spears, but in the rib cages of skeletons there, like stone hearts. Maddie looked unsettled by the news, as did her men. I pressed Rolf on this, but he refused to speak further. I must secure one of these spheres after our work here, and perhaps a trip to the temple is a gift. Oh. Hey, Rolf. Misfortune. April 19. I wrote this far from the excavation, yet I am alive and must recount what happened. Rolf and I were the only ones I know who managed to escape. It was near dusk. Rolf had sought me out. One of the guides had gone missing, not deserted. Of that, Rolf was certain. It was something else. His instincts proved true, for as dusk bled out, we heard a distant cry in the woods, then silence, then spotted shapes, hunched, moved amongst the trees. Rolf became afraid, but to the man's credit, it did not stay his actions, and he pushed me to move. Where there's one, there's at least two others you can't see, he hissed to me. Fighting my hesitation, I left the equipment behind. Cursed island. Cursed isle. These infernal things seek to drive us from knowledge at every turn. Hopefully that guy that I have to turn the quest into decides to spawn in. That would suck if he did. There you are.
You survived! I was beginning to worry. What did you find?
They've all become lost.
I had feared that may have happened. Thank you for your efforts. I'll inform their families. The secrets of Eternum yet elude me. But still, I feel as if we are on the verge of a breakthrough.
Yay, lag.
The scene here is unthinkable. A month ago, the most flourishing fields in all Eternum. Now this. The druids were such gentle people, and now they're these lost swarmancers, destroying the land.
Is there anything worth salvaging?
I hope so, because we need it. We must get the windmills going again and then recover any sacks of grain that remain untainted. But the lost swarmancers and withered are everywhere.
I'll do it.
Oh, you're a brave soul, my friend. I'd protest if the need weren't so dire. Look for any farmers who need rescuing and bring back any sacks of grain you find. And for your own sake, be careful.
Letter of greeting. Miss Dams' Seer's welcome. Though absent, I am your host. Help yourself to the garden and any of the livestock. If your ungrateful swine are still here, just kill them swiftly, so they don't remember in the morning. If you have chanced upon a rare creature, I'd ask you add a note in the log, for I have much curiosity regarding the creatures native to Eternum. Also, as a courtesy to your hostess, you leave the trophies I have gathered here out of respect, for I wanted considerable effort for each, and each bears a tale. Can't read. Into the depths. I head to the great crater lake at first light. The journey will be long, but I think the leagues shall pass quickly. I have heard tales of the strange forest creatures there, seemingly woven from the wood itself. A trapper in the local outpost had given the creature a name, a spriggan, a tree spirit, the height of 4 men, with a body and limbs of branches given life. Is this something born of the isle? Or perhaps something created by the Azov in the forest. This isle is filled with wonders, and I wish to see them all. May fortune favor me on my journey. A glimpse of such a sprite is all I require, even if I must spend weeks circling the lake.
not as much as I'd hoped, but it's certainly better than nothing. This grain will keep us fed for a few more days at least. With the windmills turning again, at least there's hope for the future. Did you see anyone out there who hasn't become lost? The druids, the farmers, surely someone remains. I know many fled, but it's strange that I've heard no first-hand accounts of how it happened.
I'll check the rest of the farm.
Your confidence seems matched by your skill, so I welcome the help. Indeed, if you rescue anyone you can find, we might be able to get some answers.
I can search for more food as well.
Good thinking. This farm produced a bountiful crop of fruits and vegetables as well. The fields are cursed now, but there are crates of food that have already been harvested. Go on then, I'll wait here.
What are you doing here? How did you get past the wizard?
It's safe, you can leave this place.
Bless you, my friend. I felt my hope fading away. I almost became withered.
Nothing I've learned in all my studies has prepared me for this. I've heard of druids falling ill, or even becoming lost, but some truly foul magic is at work here.
The path is clear.
About time someone came to help! Meet me at the edge of the farm. We should talk.
They'll hear you. Believe me, we don't want that.
The way is clear now.
Thank you. My family, my farm. are lost. I'm the only one left.
How did the farms deteriorate so quickly? It just doesn't make sense. Transforming druids into swarmancers. That's not human magic. That seems like the magic of the island itself.
Why weren't you affected?
I've only just returned from completing my druidic studies at another warren in the north. Seeing what's happened to everyone, I can't imagine what happened here.
Could it be
Some
the
kind of curse?
Could it be the sorceress Medea?
I've never heard of anyone who could snap their fingers and turn people lost. If such magic exists, I'd like to know more about it myself. No, this is something else. Something related to the land itself.
The speaker blames the druids.
Oh, does he now? Is it that old blowhard Francis Turner? I'll be having a word with Mr. Turner then. Whatever you're doing to help is most appreciated. I suggest you carry on. I'll seek you out later.
After what I've seen, I fear eternal life may become eternal torment. It's a sight that will haunt me all my days. Watching my sweet Therese consumed by beetles, and then rise up again as a...
How did it start?
I was by the mill, watching as the druids spread their verdant blessings. Then suddenly, the blessings turned putrid and began emitting green smoke. The druid nearest me just fell over and transformed.
So maybe it was the druids.
I just can't believe that. They've always been kind and generous. They often spoke of a verdant spirit who watched over Windsward. It was a lovely story.
Hello, I'm Master Fisher Shields.
Hello, I'm Michelob91.
Ah, ahoy there! Before you get to the adventure and the glory, you'll need to learn how to fill your belly with the bounty of the sea. First, you'll need some bait.
Where do I get bait?
Some of the most readily available bait are woodlice, creepy crawly creatures that live in bushes. The rest you can get through various other means. Woodlice draw in larger fish. And believe you me, size matters. Beside that, though, there's still some more basics I want to impart to you, Skipper. How goes your fishing?
Can you explain fishing hotspots? What should I do next?
Let's get in on the action now. Fishing involves 3 basic steps: casting, hooking, and reeling the sucker in. It may take some getting used to, but once you get into the pattern, you can go for hours non-stop.
What should I do after that?
If you can catch 3 fish, take 'em and go show Ruby and Everfall what old Shields taught you.
That, my friend, was most impressive. These vegetables may make all the difference. I spoke to the farmers you rescued. They said you also rescued a druid? What did she say?
She just returned from up north.
She must be an initiate. They train up north. Perhaps she can help us make sense of all this. I don't think the speaker's on the right track. Not at all. The speaker insists he sent Medea's tribute, which means it would have been carted off by the Iron Rose mercenaries. They're supposed to be protecting these farms as well, but I haven't seen hide nor hair of them.
The Iron Rose mercenaries?
Yes, they were hired by Medea herself to protect and transport the tribute, but the town had engaged them for security as well. I haven't seen a single member of the Iron Rose company since this whole thing started.
Where can we find them?
The Iron Keep lies to the northwest. If you can go and find out about the tribute, it may help us solve this dilemma. I should get these goods back to town where they're desperately needed. Good luck!
Yeah, I'm not high enough level for those.
I don't understand. My comrades were hardened soldiers. Tough bastards, one and all. We've all died a time or two. What soldier hasn't on this island? How could every one of them have become lost?
What happened?
We heard the farmers' cries and rushed to help. But the beetles were on us the moment we emerged from the garrison. We fought bravely. But when my comrades began to fall, I realized they were returning as lost. It makes no sense. The Iron Rose have steel spines and iron resolve. We don't despair. Ultimately, I also fell beneath the blade of one of my former comrades. I was too shocked to fight back.
You return with soul intact?
Yes, but I can't be the only one. I fought alongside these soldiers against impossible odds. And now they become lost fighting some damn bugs? Sergeant Cawthron, tough as Orichalcum. He must be here somewhere.
I can search for her.
Would you do that? I can't bear to face my former comrades. Not again. find Cawthron. Then meet me at the Iron Keep to the west. I must report this to Commander Merrill, though I dread doing so.
Is there anything else?
Don't forget to set yourself a campsite. If you get in over your head, it's a safe place to go back to. My sword arm may not be with you, but my hopes are.
For God's sake, where the hell did you come from? Did you see? The entire garrison has turned lost. My brave comrades are all soulless husks. I thought I was surely next. Yes, you're right. I can't just stand here awaiting death. My thanks to you, stranger. Brace yourself, Gideon. You can do this.
And fuck! Vitor! Ah!
what a relief to see you again. I'm afraid that the same curse that befell the garrison has struck the Iron Keep as well. It's swarming with my lost brethren. What news from the garrison? What's this? Sergeant Cotherin's armband. Oh no. The fall of Cotharin the Red. All the more tragic because he had been assigned to escort the tribute to Medea.
She didn't take the tribute?
No. We received a missive informing us that Guard Captain DuPont had already taken Medea's tribute. It was highly irregular. Of course, if Cotharin had gone, he might still have his soul.
What if Medea didn't get it?
Are you suggesting the curse is Medea's doing? Dear God, I hope not. Commander Merrill stayed in close communication with the sorceress. If she failed to receive tribute, the commander would have received a very prompt letter.
We should investigate.
I cannot raise arms against my fallen comrades. You must fight your way into the Iron Keep alone. I must see the speaker. Find what you can. Then use the spirit shrine to meet me in Corinth. Valor is a beacon, friend.
Alright, I'm gonna take a break, get something to eat. Might come back.